Alright, so back at the home gym today. Last 2 days I've been working out with some friends, as you guys have hopefully seen, if you guys keep up with the videos. But today is going to be another one of those explosive leg days. Like usual, I'm just doing some power cleans and front squats and kind of explosive movements, stuff like that. And I think I'm going to throw in a little bit of like rear delts because I was going to do that yesterday with Byron, but I never actually did it. So I think I'm gonna do like a couple sets of that at the end, kind of just get a good little working set of rear delts into the mix. But yeah, about to go inside and get all warmed up and everything, and then we'll see what happens. But I will see you guys inside. All right, so we're in the gym here. Shit, I forgot to put on 2.5s. So I'm technically supposed to be doing um, 157, but I'm just gonna put on 160. But basically, for today is what I'm doing. Um, I'm doing 5 sets of 3. First 2 sets are going to be with 70%, and then the last 3 sets are going to be with 75%. So I'm doing 160 on this first set, and I'm going to bump it up to I think either 170 or 175 on the last 3 sets. But I've never actually used a belt when I was power cleaning, just because when I used to do it, it got in the way. I don't really use hip drive anymore, so I'm just going to try to do this. Do 3 sets, or 2 sets of 3 with this weight, and then we'll bump it up. And we'll just go, as usual, just back to back to back, unless I have something to say like usual. But I'm going to do this, and then we'll move on to front squats after that. Alright, so I decided to bump up the weight, just because that last set felt pretty heavy. So we got 185 here. And this it's funny because this used to be my power clean max back in the day. Now I'm just going to be repping it out on hang clean. Quite ironic, but I guess that's what happens when you bulk up, get a little bigger. Oh. Yeah, let's see how it goes. Alright, I'm going to move on to squat to press, which is the same thing that I did last week. Yeah, so we'll just move to that. Alright, so I'm just doing the same thing that I was doing last week. Squat to press. I'm going to be doing 4 sets of 4 reps. Knock these out, and we'll move on. Alright, let's move on to some more accessory movements. Alright, so I'm just doing these little weighted jumps. Doing 3 sets of these for 5 reps. These things always look funny, so I try to stay away from what I'm doing. But kind of just working on exploding, getting high up, and with the weight in my hands, but it's pretty simple. I mean, you're literally just jumping with some dumbbells in your hands. So do these, knock out 3 sets, and then move on to something else. Oh, my legs are cooked. Let's freaking burn out my legs. But I'm gonna try to work out that last set, and then we'll move on. I think of doing some explosive Bulgarian jumps that I usually do at the end of the workout. They're not really in these workouts, but we do them as like accessory lifts as other people are getting their main lifts done. So it's like a group, but I really like doing them because they help with my explosiveness on my kicks. So I like to do those in today's workout, and then do some other things. But yeah, we'll do another set of this and then move on to that. My vertical is already not that high, so jumping with these makes me look stupid. But other way, I'm gonna move on to probably use one of those boxes or even this one and do some split squat explosive jumps. So let's move to that. Alright, so it's pretty usual. We're just doing some split squat jumps. Probably just gonna do 2 sets of 6 on each leg again. Not do too much, even though I really like these, but I'm trying to get out of here as quick as I can. It's getting kind of late, so let's knock these out and then see what happens from here. Alright, I'm gonna probably move on to some lying down hamstring curls. Trying to get the hamstrings a little pumped, and then we'll see what happens from there. So I always like using this machine just because I feel like I get a better stretch in my hamstrings, but I know the angles are always kind of funny just because a whole lot of my ass. But I'm gonna knock out 3 sets of 10 here, and we'll move on to some more accessory lifts. It's just too heavy to do the last reps on that, but I'm going to move on to some dumbbell swings, superset with single leg RDL. I'm going to knock those out, and then I think I'll do one more thing after that, and then we'll go toes down. Yeah, so I think this is just gonna be the last thing that I do. There's not really much else on my schedule that I really need to do. So I'm gonna knock this out, a little superset montage, and then we'll move into posing down and then finish up the video. So enough of me yapping, I'm gonna knock these sets out. I'm just doing 8 reps each leg, and then with the dumbbell swings, I'm gonna do 8 reps on that. So let's get into it. Well, that's weird. I think I'm just gonna finish those 3 reps then. Well, that's ironic. That's never ever happened to me. Sweating so much, my fingers are so slippery. But let's get those 2 supersets done, and then we'll pose down. So I forgot when I first started the video that I was gonna do some rear delts. So I'm gonna finish this last set, and then I'm gonna move on to some archer pulls. Never actually done them on here. Actually, yeah, no, I haven't. So I'll kind of show you guys what those are if you guys don't know. But I'm gonna do a couple sets of that after this, and then we'll go pose down. Alright, let's move on to those archer pulls, then pose down. So like I said, I'm just doing some archer pulls, which what these are is basically, if you ever seen an archer, or like in the movies or whatever, and they're pulling back their bow, they do this little motion with their arm. So that's basically the exact same thing as what I'm doing. I'm just using a cable for it. So I'm literally just going to be this side, and I'm just pulling back like I'm pulling back a arrow in a bow. This is the best way to say it. So I'm going to knock these out for as many reps, probably like 12 to 15 on each arm, and then we will finally move on to the posing session. I'm gonna have to wait and do another set. Alright, let's go pose down, see what we're working with. Alright. I mean, I didn't do much legs today. Not much quads at least, so I don't really expect this to be a crazy pump. But, I don't know. I'm always blinded by how good this pump is, even after not doing much with my legs. But, mediocre. Nothing crazy. Hamstrings are still not visible. Still working at it. I feel like you gotta have like very little body fat to actually be able to see your hamstrings. But yeah, nothing crazy in the pump. I mean, I got a little bit of a rear delt pump, but I'm gonna go stretch down, and I'll see you guys in the car. All right, just got done stretching, got back in the car, but yeah, pretty good lift, per usual. I mean, I never really have a bad lift when it's at the night. Well, I guess at night like this. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and do the usual, kind of just end it up the night, and then kind of see what happens. I'm probably just gonna go to bed, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm thinking for tomorrow's video, we're all supposed to go to the gym together. Me, Gavin, Byron, and Preston. And I think we're gonna all try to lift together. So it's probably gonna be another one of those videos with all four of them. But I guess we'll wait. You'll have to wait and see. But other than that, if you guys enjoyed this video, check out this video. This is a previous one of us. Click that subscribe button if you want to support the channel. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.